Hi students, welcome to the session on unit and its types. I am Sheikh Majeeth. In this class we are going to learn about definition of unit, what is unit and its types, different types of measurement systems and SI unit system, right? So first we define unit. See, unit we are using daily, but we don't know that is a unit, right? So for example, we know that measurement is a process of comparison of your known to the some reference, right? That's what we studied in measurement class, right? So for example, let us assume that we heard that 100 meter race, right? So from point A to point B, 100 meter. Yeah, athlete is running from point A to point B, 100 meter. What is the meaning of 100 meter, right? So the length or distance to be covered by an athlete is 100-meter long. That means what? It is to say that the distance is 100 times as long as an object whose length is defined as 1 meter, right? Suppose let us know that this is 1 meter, means like this an athlete has to travel 100 times. This is what 100 meter we know, right? So from this we can define what is the unit, right? So unit is nothing but an arbitrarily chosen standard of measurement of a quantity. This is chosen arbitrarily. There is no fixed rule, but once they fix it, that becomes rule, right? So arbitrarily means randomly, right? Without any proper procedure, right? So an arbitrarily chosen standard, after they choose, it becomes standard. So arbitrarily chosen standard of measurement of a quantity. We studied a lot of quantity, physical quantity, derived quantity, fundamental quantities. So it is a arbitrarily chosen standard of measurement of quantity which is accepted internationally. So everyone accepted in the world, right? That is called unit of the quantity. So unit is nothing but an arbitrarily chosen standard of measurement of a quantity, right? So that is very important, right? So in unit we are having two different kinds of unit, like we have two different kinds of physical quantity. We are having two different type of unit. One is fundamental or base unit. What is fundamental or base unit? The unit in which fundamental quantities are measured. We know what is fundamental quantity, right? So the quantity which cannot be expressed in terms of other quantity is known as fundamental quantity, right? We studied length, electric current, right? Mass. Those things are coming under the category of fundamental quantity. So the units which describes the fundamental quantities in which the units in which the fundamental quantities are measured is known as fundamental unit. For example, what is the fundamental quantity? We know that distance. What is the fundamental unit of distance? Meter. We know time is a fundamental quantity. What is the unit? Second, right? So meter, second, these are all coming under the category of fundamental unit. Next is the units of measurement of all other physical quantities. Except fundamental quantity, all other physical quantities are measured by the unit known as derived unit. So the unit of measurement of all other physical quantities which can be applied by a suitable multiplication or division of powers of fundamental units. For example, we know that okay. So what is derived unit? We know unit of length is meter, right? So suppose I traveled 1000 kilometer. This kilometer is a derived unit. Clear? So how I can represent this in terms of fundamental unit? 1000 kilometer is equal to 100 meter. That's what this is talking about. The units of measurement of all other physical quantities. This is a derived. Kilometer is a derived unit. Right? All other physical quantities. You take other physical quantity, velocity. Velocity is given by distance traveled by time period. We know the distance as fundamental. Distance is a fundamental quantity which has a unit of meter. Time period as a fundamental quantity is a fundamental quantity which has a unit of second. But velocity as a unit of meter per second, which is derived from the unit of fundamental quantity. So the unit of measurement of all other physical quantity which can be derived by multiplied by a suitable multiplication or division of powers is known as fundamental quantity, right? Fundamental unit, right? So this is known as derived unit, right? So derived unit, meter is unit, kilometer is a derived unit. Clear? So because that is obtained by multiplication or division of power, because kilometer is 10 power 3, that is multiplication by 1000, 10 power 3 meter. Right? Next, system of units. So we studied what is fundamental unit, derived unit. The complete set of fundamental and derived unit is known as system of units. So we have 7 fundamental units. From that we derive thousands of derived units. If you take all the things, that is considered to be system of units. So in we are having three main system of units. One is FPS system, second one is CGS system, and third one is MKS system. What is FPS system? FPS system is a British system, right? British system of unit. So F implies foot, P means pound, S means second. Foot we use for measuring the length. Pound is used to measure the mass, and second we know it is used to measure time. So if length, mass, and time are are having a unit of foot, pound, and second, then that system is known as FPS system. Sorry. Second one is CGS system, right? If length, mass, and time respectively are having a unit of centimeter, it's not foot. C means centimeter, G means gram, and S means second. If you measure length by centimeter, mass by gram, and time by second, then that system is known as CGS system, right? It is a Gaussian system. Next one is MKS system. So M means meter, K means kilogram, right? Right? S means second. So if you measure everything in terms of, if length is measured in terms of meter, right? Meter. Mass is measured in terms of kilogram, and time is measured in terms of second. Then it is known as MKS system, right? So next we study some SI unit of system, right? SI unit system is metric system. What is metric system? We will see now, right? It is a metric system. This system of units are, so initially we have, SI unit system is a metric system. Initially we have metric system only, right? What is metric system? This system of units, it is used by scientists and engineers around the world. So when it was changed in 1960, right, the SI unit of system has been officially, metric system is officially changed into SI unit. SI means Système International in French word. SI is nothing but a French word, Système International. But in English, you can say that international system. So before that, the name was metric system. In 1960, it was changed into SI, right? So then what happened? The SI unit with the standard symbols, like we know that resistance is measured by the symbol ohm, right? So charge is given by Q, like that, right? So the SI unit with the standard scheme of symbols, units, and abbreviation we studied, right? Unit ampere, current as a unit of ampere, right? And abbreviations, right? So these things were developed by a lot of eminent scientists and recommended in the conference held in 1971, right? So then only the system we are using has come into our picture. So what are the highlights of the system? SI unit is a rational system. What is that rational system? Rational system is, it uses only one unit for one physical quantity. For length, it has meter, right? For time, it has second. One unit for one physical quantity, right? So that is logical. Rational means logical. It is acceptable, right? So it uses only one unit for one physical quantity. We don't have two units for one quantity because it will lead to confusion. Then it is a coherent system. What do you mean by coherent system? All the derived units can be easily obtained from basic and supplementary unit, right? I told how we know that. What is the unit of velocity? Meter per second, right? So derived units can be obtained from basic and supplementary unit. We know that m is a basic unit, fundamental unit, s is a basic unit, right? So derived unit, velocity as a unit of meter per second, this is obtained from basic unit meter and basic unit second, because velocity is distance by time. Distance is measured in terms of meter, time is measured in terms of second. So distance per time is meter per second. Then it is a metric system. What is metric system? It is multiplying or submultiplying, right? Can be expressed as a power of 10. For example, we know that 1 millimeter is equal to 10 power minus 3 meter, right? We know the basic unit of length in SI system is meter, but if you want to represent in the overall accepted unit, 1 millimeter means it is 10 power minus 3 meter. Similarly, 1 kilometer means it is 10 power 3 meter, 1000 meter, right? So 1000 meter. So that's why everything can be expressed in terms of tens. That's why it is known as metric system. That means it is multiples and submultiples can be expressed as power of 10. Kilometer is a multiples. 10 power minus 3 submultiples. Those things are expressed in terms of power of 10. Right? So that's all about this session. If you are having any doubt, please ask me in comment section. I will clarify all your doubts. Thank you.